Hi, this is Janet. Live session. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much. I'll give a few people time to come in. If you don't make it on this video, we'll see you next time. As always, Janet is here to make videos. I'm not going anywhere. God has given me good health and I'll continue showing up for these videos, but I know probably this is not the best time to start this video. I'm late, but I know tomorrow you'll come back and watch, or next week. These videos are here to stay. Thank you so much as always for making this page a 5-star review page, for following Janet Rangi, for liking Janet Rangi, for subscribing both on Facebook and YouTube, and also janetrangi.com. Okay, so I don't know, someone says it's their first time to come here. Jesse, you're very welcome. Better late than never. You're very welcome. Shamin, thank you so much for coming. Okay, Razi, Francis, thank you. If I don't mention your name, I love you. Love you so much for coming. Sammy and Terence and everyone, thank you. Someone says we are here. Shiko says we are here. Okay, all right. Have you seen the title today? Jobs in Canada, jobs in the United States. Same thing, okay? So I know many of us, we know we want to come. The only thing stopping us is the embassy. And Janet says, I wish Janet could promise a visa. Janet cannot promise a visa. And you know, that's the only thing stopping us. We have the will. We want to come. And by the way, if you didn't watch, did you read? I just wrote a nice article. You know, some of you know, Janet is a blogger, and actually a true blogger. Janet is one of those people who speaks. I walk the talk. When I say I'm a blogger, I'm actually a blogger. Okay? So I wrote a very long article. If you don't like reading, go down here and read. Read it. You will know why Janet blogs. That article summarizes why Janet does these videos. If you haven't read, actually I might tag you. No, I can't tag it because it's written work. When I post it on my website, I can always come and bring the link up here so you can read. But please go down here. Please read. You will understand why Janet blogs. Okay? For those who didn't read, ask your friends. But go down here and read that article. I wrote about the benefits of coming to Canada and the United States. Because I said there are so many things happening in the United States. And some of you're discouraged and you wonder, why does Janet style? You like talking about America. Look at the TV. Look at Corona. Look at police brutality, racism. Why is she saying America? Well, Janet I argued in my article why I think. You see, I recognize. Janet does not argue. I don't argue. This country has problems with race. They have problems with treating black people badly. Okay? Those are real things. It's not Janet saying. They're on TV and I acknowledge. Okay? I know these are problems. We know that we have not handled Corona very well. CNN is saying it. Fox News is saying it. MSNBC is saying it. It's not Janet. It's not a rumor. Okay? When they show violence in the United States, on the streets, people rioting, this is not Janet saying, it's facts. It's shown on TV. And so how, Janet, you dare come on this channel and tell us to come to America? Okay? So that's why Janet blogs. Go read that article and you'll understand why Janet blogs. Okay? That is why I blog, because I want us to succeed. If we don't have opportunities where we are, we will go where opportunities are, okay? So thank you so much. Someone says there are problems everywhere. Those are my kind of people. Okay? We don't look at problems. We look at benefits. We look at what is there for me, okay? See, someone said, I loved it. It ignited my desire to migrate to USA. I love that, you know? I love it. So we have to talk about these things, you know? So why are we talking about jobs? Because Corona is here, okay? Economies are going down. But here they have infrastructure, okay? They have Wall Street. They have economists who will go and ignite the dollar. They will print money, okay? Jobs will be back in millions. So we have to be prepared, okay? We have to be prepared. Again, if you didn't read my article about opportunities now for student visas again, this week I spent time, I've written enough information for you to read. Some of you like videos, but Janet also likes reading and writing. Because some people, they love reading. And especially Janet Rangi followers, they love reading. They go and read and they inform themselves, and they know what the world knows. So let's talk about jobs. And many of you say, Janet, I'm a teacher, I'm a driver, I'm this. So today Janet is here to talk about jobs, on-demand jobs. On-demand jobs. So we know when we are preparing to come to these places, we have a chance. And you'll be surprised with my answer. Okay? Especially stick around for the last one. I'll tell you many ways, many jobs, but you need to stick around for the last one. Okay? The last one will be the best of all. Okay? So let me start. Let me start with on-demand jobs. You'll be surprised what I will say. Every job is on demand. And I'll go through the list, okay? So you don't have to give up. I'll go through the list of the things I think or the jobs that I think are marketable. They're on demand. But to be quite honest, the jobs are everywhere. Let's start with schools. Teachers. Who said you cannot be a teacher? Teachers are needed. Whether it's online, virtual, brick and mortar, going to school, teachers are needed. Elementary, okay, kindergarten school, primary school, high school, universities, they need professors, okay? Adjunct professors, visiting professors. So, all those things. Now, when you think of school, don't just think of teachers. Who is in this school? We have the cafeteria. We have people that need to cook and make menus for the kids. We have nutritionists. We have school nurse, okay? We have athletics. We have coaches. Some of you go running, probably you're runners, you're athletes. Those are jobs. Those are opportunities. That is just the school system. We need drivers to drop these kids to school. I'm trying to open your eyes so that you don't think like, okay, then me, I don't fall anywhere. No. So if you are not a teacher, okay, they need people that can clean toilets. Me personally, I will clean. If I want to start life and I'm going to school, I'll go and be cleaning. Janitor, we call them janitors. And sanitize. I'll sanitize the kitchen. I will sanitize the desks. I will sanitize the toilets and bathrooms. You understand? Okay, so we have all these people supplying things in the school and bringing things in the school. Right? Let's move to the hospital. Some of you, I'm not a nurse. Yes, they need registered nurses like hotcakes. Everywhere, registered nurses, they need them. Of course, they need doctors. Janet has spoken on this page how to do medicine, how to join medical school. I've taught you. Yes, they need lab technicians. They need radiologists. They need physical therapists. They need nutritionists. They need social workers. Okay? They need information and technology. People that they design software to document health records. Okay? They need human resource. People that hiring managers. People that will be hiring nurses and doctors. Okay? They need engineers to manage oxygen in the hospital, to manage the x-ray machines, to manage the MRI machines. Okay, we need surgeons. Okay, we need people that respiratory therapists. All those people are needed in the hospital. Okay, those who management, those who run the business of the hospital. We need CEOs of the hospital. We need people to be transporting in the ambulance, drivers. Okay, emergency workers, bringing sick people from the field to the hospital. Those are jobs, okay? So, think of the bank, okay? We have bank tellers. We have software engineers designing apps for the bank, okay? Information and technology. When I talk of information technology, it's everywhere. It's in the bank. It's in the school. It's in any institution, okay? It's in insurance companies. It has every business you think of has to have information technology. Right now with technology, if you don't have a website, you're sleeping. Every job, in fact, in America now, everyone has a website. Mine is janetranki.com. I can go and learn how to do it myself, but it's so complex. So they need software developers. They need developers for the apps. They need developers for their websites. All these things. Okay, we haven't even started with online shopping now. There are big companies like here in the United States and Canada. They have Walmart, they have Amazon. Who is going to do that? Okay, on the back end, there are people who are arranging things, inventory, sales marketers, selling things to fly off the shelf, making sure those things, the products reach the customers. Do you understand? So we have all these jobs in demand everywhere. Think of any institution. Construction. We have big construction going on. Skyscrapers. We have road networks. Okay. We have housing. Okay. We have business, commercial. Okay. All these. We need project managers to manage these projects. They have to manage people to finish the project on time. They have to deal with budgeting to make sure that these people that are building are on time. Because here, if you give someone a project, like here, my neighbors here, I just stayed here for like 1 month, Starbucks is done. Starbucks just goes and gives it to a developer, project developer. I need a building for Starbucks with all the standard things inside, and that timeline is 1 month or timeline is 2 months. It's up to the project manager to ensure the budget is in place, the workers are in place, everything is in place. So everything here is done professionally. Okay, when we think of housing, when we think of manufacturing, when we think of hospitals, they need welders. Okay, so no, you can't just be doing everything. You have to be specialized. They need plumbers, pipe fitters. Okay, like my house here, I've always given an example. You can't just come in and then you build everything. The house will not look beautiful. They need specialized knowledge. People that do cabinets, kitchen cabinets, these people are carpenters. That's all they do. They do a good job with carpentry. Then they bring in people that do roofing, people that do roofing from day and night. Then they bring in electricians. Those are people that do electricity day and night. Then they bring interior design. They are the ones who will put in curtains and everything and sofas. So when you come in the lobby, you enjoy. Okay, you think of hotels, they need receptionists. Okay, there is someone to bring the business. When you enter, that's the first impression you see is the receptionist. People to deal with phone calls, people that handle phone calls and all that. When you think of the airlines, it's not just the pilots. The airports need security. The airports need cafeterias, the people who sell, people who check your luggage. Like, think of where you are. Those jobs are everywhere. But having said that, of course, on-demand jobs in the United States and Canada, of course, right now, the hot cake is information technology. Information technology. Everywhere you go, every institution, they have to have technology. They have to have a website. They have to have a working app. These days, when you go, people don't even ask for a website anymore. Do you have an app? Do you have an app for that? You know, you go to the bank, visit our app. Okay? Visit us on Facebook. Visit us on YouTube. Visit us on Twitter. Okay? Visit us on Instagram, Snapchat, all those, TikTok. Okay? Maybe I need to start TikTok. All right? LinkedIn. All these things, they need technology, information technology. So all of you are in high demand. What is Janet saying? You're in high demand. What does Janet say? Find your way in. For me, I think the problem is a big elephant in the room, which is the embassy. And we'll keep praying. So far, things have gone our way. Okay? Things have gone our way. All right? We don't know what will happen, but I've been watching the TV and I'm seeing what is going on. The incoming president-elect has promised to put immigration on the table as his first agenda. So you always want to position yourself to be in a winning position. Let things find you in the right place. Okay? They change administrations all the time. When this administration comes, it caters to its people. When this administration comes, it caters to the people. We are not happy. We wait 4 years. We vote them in. We vote them out. That's how life happens. What we can't do is to sit there. Oh, I don't like this. I don't like that. No, what is good for you? What is your interest? What is good for you? So we need to find a way to come. Having said all these things, okay, information technology, registered nurses, okay, those of course are just on-demand jobs. We can't change that. Plumbers are on demand. Sales marketers, because online shopping is huge right now, okay. Virtual learning, so information technology, everyone is learning through the computer now. No one is going to school. Some people are going to school, some are not. So the future is online. People are shopping online, groceries online, everything online. Okay, they need drivers here. Of course, some of you, I was in Nairobi, was it a year or 2 years ago? There was Uber everywhere and you would see people are getting jobs. It's just, that's how the economies work. It's the same thing here. So anything you want in life is to find yourself there. And if you're new on this page, Janet always talks about how do you cross? How do you cross to reach here in the first place so that you can experience these opportunities? And you know what Janet says? Go read that article. There's nothing I can recommend. If you want to read my mind, you go and read that article. Okay, it explains clearly, because some people come on this page the first time and they think maybe Janet is just advocating for people leaving home and coming here. But that's not what Janet does. Janet is for the interest of home, actually. If you read that article, you will understand why I say these things. Okay, we cannot just go and see the manna from heaven, manna from heaven, manna from heaven. Come, come, come. Prayer warriors, prayer warriors. No, God wants us to do something. Okay, we are not just going to be prayer warriors. The first thing is to be prayer warriors. Okay, we are going to pray. Most of us are very God-fearing people. So we are going to pray. Pray first. Okay, and then the rest we ask God to guide us. And how does God guide us? Is through action. Okay, through action. Like I wrote in one of my articles, some of us, we hear Janet talking, Janet talking, Janet talking, and then we sit there and we wait. When will Corona end? When will Corona end so I can look for a job in Canada? When will Corona end so I can apply for student visa? When will I go to America? The visa I'll be denied. All this negativity. All this negativity. Instead of staying positive and hoping for the best. So you put in the work, and always, if you miss the bet, by the way, if you follow Janet, you will know that life is not impossible. Like if you don't come to America or Canada, that's not the end of life. For somehow you will make it. Just by following this page, you will make it. Because the knowledge you will get will propel you to the next level, whether you like it or not. You will just succeed. Because you will look at yourself at home and say, hey, what can I do to be different? What can I do to stand out? And remember, I told you, to wait around and wait for the most important job is to blog. Okay, that was I'm telling you, we need bloggers like Janet like crazy. We need to spread the message to our people. Okay, Janet cannot spread the message alone. Janet will talk about university admissions, scholarships, student visas, embassies, how to succeed abroad, and all this. But someone else has to come and spread the message in business, entrepreneurship. Someone else has to come and spread me. They need psychologists, by the way. Mental health is a big deal now. Social workers, psychiatrists, psychologists, mental health workers, counselors. They need all this. Substance abuse. People are abusing alcohol during the pandemic because they are giving up. They are using too many drugs. They are using alcohol to treat depression. Did you know that is how people treat depression? But they don't know any better. Okay? At the hospital, we call it self-medication. Take it from a professional. Okay? When Janet is talking, sometimes it could be just talk. But when I talk about these things that are professional, they are actually real. Okay? Janet went to school. Okay, she has a postgraduate certificate. I have a master's, okay, in family medicine as a nurse practitioner, and have a postgraduate certificate in psychiatry, okay? I know mental health issues inside out. I know them inside out. So, I like talking about it generally, but I also have my daytime job, okay? Did you know Janet has a daytime job? In the morning, I wake up just like you at 8, and I show up at work, and I leave at 4:30. And that job, I'm trained to give medicines. But mostly, I give medicines to mental health problems. Okay? So understand that sometimes when you drink too much alcohol, you are trying to medicate yourself. Okay? Self-medication. Okay? Because you think maybe you're sad. And when you drink, it brings you happiness. It brings you closer to your friends. Okay? So those are some of the things we need bloggers in that area. I'm not going to go to that area. I don't like that to blog on that. Okay? But someone else like you, listening to me, some of you are too afraid, you're too negative. Even you go post a video on Facebook, you run away because no one liked your video. No, you keep posting. If you believe in your message, you keep posting. So if you're one of those who want to be a blogger like Janet, start. You post, 2 people watch, next time 4 people watch, you respond, next time 10 people watch. Okay? You have to be patient. You have to be patient so that you can develop a platform for mental health issues. A platform for how to stop alcohol. For a platform on how to stop abuse among women. You give up too quick. The problem with you, when you show up on the camera, what will people think? People will say bad things about me. People will say I don't look so nice. People will say I'm showing off. People will, who are these people? Do you know the person stopping you from success is those people you're talking about? Any person that is bringing negativity in your life, shut the door until they learn to bring positivity in your life. Then you can open the door, okay? Because you don't keep grudges. You don't keep grudges, okay? But you do what God brought you on this. Have you ever heard, some of you are Christians, tell me about that story in the Bible. Did you hear someone in the Bible? Janet is not a preacher, okay? But she has read the Bible. She has gone to church and she understands. And when I was growing up, we had Bible stories. There was these 3 brothers. They were given talents. One was given 1 talent. Another one, I don't know, 3 talents. Another one I was given, I don't know, 10 talents. Don't quote me, but something to that effect. You know what I mean? Then, when years came by, they came and asked the brothers, show me what you used with your talent. Oh, the one with 10. You know, I had too many. I just misused them. I didn't even care about them. And so I have nothing to show. Then another one had 3 talents. What did you do with those talents? I thought they had 3. I could use 2 and maybe misuse 1 and give away the other one. But I have nothing to show. Then they came to this one that had 1 talent. That means this person was not good enough, but they put in work, okay? And that talent multiplied, and this person had a lot to show. So some of you are waiting to be the best dancer. You are waiting to be the best singer. You are waiting to be the best writer. You are waiting to be the best with no action. Put in the work. Keep going. Let them laugh. Let them backbite. Let them talk about you. You know where you are going. You've passed your message. Keep going. Okay, you cannot live your life because other people will say this. It's very common in our society. They will say this about me. I did this. What will people say? What are people talking? Are they eating you? They are your oxygen. They are your oxygen. I don't have to tell them anything because I don't want them to go here and tell them. They give you oxygen and food. They give you oxygen and food. Go and blog and let one person watch. Okay? There is no way you will succeed until you pass that step where people will laugh at you, talk about you. And when they start talking about you, you're doing a better job. Because now you've made their intestines start grinding. Do you know these people, when you show up and people's stomachs start grinding, they want to success. Success comes for those who want it. Okay? You want something, go for it. Do not wait for people's approval. You can ask for advice. You need to be knowledgeable. That's why Janet says keep doing research. Like now, you've come to watch Janet Rangi. You understand which are the best jobs in the United States, which are the best jobs in Canada. And so I want to be informed so I can do what I need to do. Okay? Someone says the parable of talent. Yes. Okay? The people that have read the Bible, Janet just talked about the parable of talent. You understand? So what I'm saying, it's good to be informed. It's good to be asking professional. Did you hear what I said? Okay. I found myself saying something very good. It's good to ask for professional advice. Professional advice. You understand? You want advice on how to sing, you look for someone that actually sings. All right? You want advice on how to do business, you find someone that does business. Okay, you need advice on how to do nursing, you find someone who is a nurse. Professional advice. What you can't do is to listen to people who have never done something that you are looking for. Some of you, your dream is even to become a president one day of your country, or a prime minister, or a senator, or a governor. But your family has never seen a governor. Okay, your family has never seen a president. Why will they stop you from that ambition? Okay, you need to go and follow a senator and see why the senator is a senator. Okay, unless they are just connected. You understand? So you go, people don't believe I can become a doctor. They don't have a doctor in their family. They've never seen a doctor. So why are you waiting for an opinion from people who have never been doctors? No disrespect to whoever is stopping you, whether it's your cousin or your family or your friends. If they've never done something like that, they are not the best people to advise you on that. You understand? So for me, if I want advice on how to blog, I'll go and find advice from other bloggers. Sorry, I'm not getting advice. Well, I can find opinions if you write in the comments and you say, Janet, you know, I didn't like ABCD, okay? What you can't do is to send hate. I'll block you. But if you tell me where I need to change, I will change. Okay, I will say, you know what, this person has something to say. Okay, why was this person saying that? I think this person has a point. Do you understand? So I wish you luck. I wish you luck. What basically Janet has said is every job is important. Yes, there are others that are on more demand, especially healthcare degrees, information and technology, and mostly business. Okay, those could be more in demand. Okay, if you come here and you go in healthcare as a healthcare assistant, a nurse aide, a medical assistant, respiratory therapist, nurse, you know, all those things, of course, they are on demand. But that does not mean that other professions are not on demand. So what Janet is trying to say is, do you have a way of coming here? Do you understand the process of coming to the United States? Do you understand the process of going to Canada? And that's why you continue watching the videos, okay? All right. So someone says, I'll go through your comments real quick. Your dream is your own. That's why it manifests to you and not to another person. Perfectly said. Information is success. It's fasting destiny. Yes. Oh, wow. That's a nice one. So you're just fasting. You know what's coming. You're enjoying the process. Like me, I know my process. Like I know who I will be in 5 years from now. But I have to keep on toiling. You know, there is no fast tracking. It's a marathon. So I have to keep on putting in work for years. You understand? So without getting discouraged, we're just working hard. If two people come to watch my video that day, fine. If 100 come to watch, fine. If 1,000,000 come to watch, fine. But I know what I want. You understand? And it happens. Your thoughts lead to action. Whatever you're thinking is what will lead you to action. Unfortunately, and this is why I respect immigration lawyers. Personally, I don't know if I can do that job. I cannot do a job where my outcome depends on someone else. Like you can be an immigration attorney, but your client, the outcome depends on the embassy. What a job. Like Janet Rangi's job is very difficult. You understand? Like I work hard, and I know the destiny depends on the embassy. And that's why Janet has to be creative. And then when Janet is creative, some people come here complaining. If I come on my page and I'm creative and I'm telling people, marry American, marry Canadian, to make your work easy, to cross the embassy, some of you say, Janet, blah, 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 what? My job is hard. My job is hard. It's not easy. You know what I mean? So if I'm seeing some people, student visa is hard and marriage is a right. So why not? It's your choice. Okay? Me, I'm just saying. Okay? I'm not an immigration attorney. I don't file anything. But I have a mouth I can say. I read. I know how things work. Do you understand? So my job is very hard. Your success depends on the embassy. And that's why I put in a lot of work to teach people how to cross the embassy. If you haven't watched Janet, you go on janetranki.com, you go on YouTube, you see what Janet says on how to cross the embassy to improve your chances of crossing the embassy. But you never know if you hang around enough. But you know what? These Canadian programs, they depend on you. Like you put in the work and do what Janet says and you follow Canada.ca. The outcome might actually be depending on you. They're just these programs, the outcomes depend on you. Sometimes if you don't put in the work, you don't succeed. Like green card, sometimes the work depends on you. It's not the embassy, it's not who. You put in the paperwork and do what they ask you sometimes. The actions depend on you. Being in the right place at the right time. It takes luck, hard work, wherever you have to do, my friends. Janet is doing what she has to do. It's not easy. It's not easy, okay? But I have a lot of respect for immigration lawyers. Because for me, I was thinking maybe that's a field I would done very well. When I think of just the outcome of my client depends on the embassy. No. I don't know. I don't know. I will continue blogging and writing and everything. But I'll continue giving you information and praying. But you know, I've had a lot of success. Okay? We've had a lot of success with educating. Next time I go home, I will find out how I can visit the embassy, and I will ask them, have you seen a difference in among the applicants? I said, I've been doing a lot of work on your behalf, making your work easy, okay? Polishing, informing people on what the right things to do and the processes of going to the embassy and having a good chance of succeeding. And they'll be saying, oh, yes, we noticed. You know what I mean? So do your best, my friends. I love you so much for coming, okay? As always, remember to keep the dream alive and have a strong desire to succeed. The desire will push over the edge. The desire will make you the best. You stand, you fall, you stand, you fall. You never give up. You know why? Because you're the best. It's not giving up. My goal is to leave you better than I found you. As always, I want you to learn 1 or 2 things when I leave. If you don't, it means you've been following Janet way too long. And I love it. I love you for being a silent follower, okay? For reading. Janet Rangi followers, we are going to start reading. We have to read, not just to watch videos. You know, that's how I spend. We finish. How did you spend your Thanksgiving? Me, I was in the house, okay, with people that care about me. And that's how I spend my Thanksgiving. I made turkey, mashed potatoes, gravy, pumpkin pie. Those are Thanksgiving meals in America. It's standard food, the things I'm saying. You know, when I first came to America, I was working, and then in the kitchen, they had something called pumpkin pie. And then I went and took a scoop of pumpkin pie. Because I'm used to boiling pumpkins at home. I'm not used to pumpkins turning themselves into pies or pumpkins turning into cakes. Me, I don't know that. So I go and see a pumpkin pie. Oh, do you want pumpkin? I'm like, yes, I want a piece of pumpkin pie. I went and sliced. I took a fork and put in my mouth. Oh my God. Next thing in the trash. What's this? What's this pumpkin pie? I don't like it. Okay? It was culture shock. It was culture shock. Do you know now? Pumpkin pie. It's my best dessert. I love pumpkin pie. I love pumpkin pie. Okay? I love pumpkin pie. All right? I love you back always. I love you like pumpkins. I love you like pumpkin pie. That's what they say here. Oh, I love you like pumpkin pie. Okay? So I ate pumpkin pie. Okay, so sometimes when you go to Rome, you do what the Romans do. You know, sometimes I cook chicken, sukuma wiki, cabbages, ugali. But when Thanksgiving comes, okidheri and waru, you know, I cook those things. And fufu and tilapia, you know, and goat meat and nyama choma. Those things, okay? I cook those things. When Thanksgiving comes, I turn myself into Roman. You know, and you do what the Romans do. Okay, that day, I go to the store and I look for turkey. A huge turkey. Okay? Since Janet does not know how to make it American way, I take the one that is fully cooked. And then I trick my visitors as if Janet cooked. And I know the instructions. I know that I'll put my oven 350, and then I'll just put in the turkey for like 1-2 hours, slowly. Yes. Romans, what the Romans do. You understand? Okay. So then the turkey will cook for 2 hours. Meanwhile, I go and take, even I know how to make waru or what do they call them? Irish potatoes. But that day, I don't cook it. I don't cook it Kenyan way. I don't cook it. I don't even do it, actually. I buy those that are already done. You know, they call them mashed potatoes. They call them loaded mashed potatoes with butter. They say butter. Okay, butter. Okay, they put butter or Blue Band in the mashed potatoes. Okay, sometimes they throw in some, I don't know what they throw in. They are loaded. Okay, but me, I take the plain ones. And then I put them in the microwave. And then they have something called green bean casserole. I don't even know how to make it. I take it, I throw in the microwave. And then they have pumpkin pie. I don't know how to bake pumpkin pie. I go and take, and I had from visitors, I put it there. And then they have something called a stuffing. Stuffing, turkey stuffing. I get that one. I hide as if I know how to cook. And then what else do they have? Cranberry sauce. Cranberry sauce. And then I come on my dining table. I set the table. That day, I even go and get some. That day, I ask visitors. I say, do you like Italian wine or California wine? What kind of wine exactly? Or Russian? Or American? What's your taste? What's your taste? And then I go and buy a variety of those. Okay? When I buy a variety of those, and then I go on my dining table, I arrange 5 kinds of wines. I talk like I'm very sophisticated. Okay? And I'm not sophisticated. I come from a village. Okay? But this time, I'm talking like I'm very sophisticated. You know what I mean? You act. You act the part. So I act very sophisticated. And then I come and put the wines, Italian wine. I put Russian, American, California, Texan wine. They have Texan wine. I put like a variety of them. And then I say, it just depends with the glass you like. You can do some wine testing. Just depends with the glass you like. And then I put the glasses there. And then slowly, I take nice balls. Of course, those ones that are Kenyan balls. I say, I've traveled a lot. I travel outside the world, I bring things from all over the world. So this one I bought in Kenya. So I look very sophisticated, like well-traveled. And then I put balls from Kenya. And then if I go somewhere, I arrange. And then I go to the microwave. I get the casserole, bean green casserole, and the pumpkin pies, and all those. And I arrange them. And then I have napkins. And then I say, feel free, guys. Feel free to serve yourselves. And then, I have what kind of dessert? Today is Thanksgiving, but if you come next time, I'll have a variety of desserts. You know what I mean? I keep acting, I act, but in my heart of hearts, I come from a village. When I'm in the village, I'm eating corn, maize cobs, nyama choma, and ugali, you know what I mean? But when I'm here, I'm acting the parts. I've traveled the world, So you know what I mean? So guys, you have to survive. You know what I mean? Janet teaches you skills. You have to survive. Someone says, oh my goodness, yes, you have to survive, you have to act. And by then it works. Because some people, if you go where they live, or you meet them, they'll make you feel less. And I can smell them from far. I can smell those people from far. I can smell them from far. So I prepare myself. You have to act the part. You're not gonna, yes, I eat fufu. Yes, with fish. All those things. But you have to prepare for these people who will make you feel like you're less. You don't wanna feel like, these people that will make you feel like you're less. Me, when I grew up, I didn't talk Nairobi accent. Let me just be real, okay? So I don't talk Nairobian, but I went to a very international college. You understand? Baraton. So we had people from all over the world coming to our college. But you should have seen these girls from Nairobi. Oh my goodness, with their English, you would think like they've reached the moon and back. You know what I mean? Me, I put in my parts. I act the part. Nairobians could not even see Janet. You think Janet is the one from Nairobi. And I'm from the village. I'm telling you. All those foreigners, you should have seen. Janet was bullied. Janet was bullied by some Nairobian girls who thought they look like. Have you ever seen those people that look like Whitney Houston? They used to be as if they're Brandy. I had my workmates those days. Some of you are too young. You don't know these musicians. Me, my age, we know Brandy was our musician. Whitney Houston was way older than me, but we listened to their music. Who is this other one? There was this other cute African American. Some of them, the men, you think they are 50 Cent. Or, they are Puff Daddy. So they come from Nairobi dressing like Puff Daddy. They come from Nairobi dressing like they are 50 Cent. And then they come and they want to bully Janet. Because Janet now has friends from Tanzania, from Zimbabwe. And because I'm acting the part. Those ones from Tanzania and Zimbabwe, they don't know Nairobi or who is from Nairobi or who is from the village. And so these Nairobians used to think like they should own the whole world. Apparently not. I'm just saying, apparently not. You know what I mean? But I love you, my people from Nairobi. Enjoy Nairobi, very beautiful. But I have to talk to my people. Okay? Some, you know, yes, Celtic days. Yes, I like that. You know, they wear, you know, Chicago Bulls and Celtic and Los Angeles Lakers, you know, and then they come, you will think they're Kobe Bryant. And I'm like, you know what? I saw you coming from South Sea. And now you want to come and treat Janet as if you're from Los Angeles. And I saw you coming from South Sea. Just the other day in Datma 3, I saw you alighting in Datma 3 with booming music. And then you're coming to tell Janet that she comes from the village eating maize. How about you go back to South Sea? You are not from Celtics. You are not from Boston. Okay? So let's respect ourselves here. Respect me, I respect you, okay? Anyway, that was just for entertainment purposes. I love you so much for always coming. I'll continue doing videos for you, okay? I'll continue making videos for you. I can't wait to see you in America, okay? Yes, American Matatu, yes, I love that. You know, I can't wait to meet you in the airport. Huh? You know how it will look that day if you start preparing that right now and you do what Janet is telling you. Okay, you put in the work that I've taught you about Canada. You put in the work that I've taught you about America. Results will speak for themselves. Okay, have you ever seen this video that I said one day? In the end, results will speak for themselves. Success will speak for itself. People will just be saying, yeah, you can come to the airport. Yes, I'm going to Boston. I'm going to Pittsburgh. You know, you say those big names. Yeah, I'll be going to Burlington, Newark. Okay, yes, that's where I'll be heading. Albuquerque. Yes, I'll be in Albuquerque next week. Yeah, that's in New Mexico. Yeah, probably Dallas. I have cousins in Dallas. Yes, I'll go visit once I land in Dallas airports or in Houston. You know, yes. And that time you didn't tell them, you're just busy doing what Janet is telling you. You're busy doing what Janet is telling you, and then you that element of surprise. Yes, Manhattan. Yes, I'll be showing up in Manhattan, New York. You know, yes, I'll be there. Huh? You know, which other? Baltimore, Maryland. Actually, you know, my uncle who was a professor in MIT will be inviting me because we have it's very close to Harvard. And my other cousin, yes, in Toronto, and the other cousin who is in Harvard. When we'll be having a meeting there, we are deciding whether to move to Johns Hopkins. We'll be deciding whether to go to Johns Hopkins, and very soon, you know, very soon. See you guys. WhatsApp is there. I'll be in touch on Instagram. You know what I mean? And then before you know it, you start to take those pictures. You know, I wish you all my best. Those are my kind of followers. Always dreaming in a nice way, okay, and being nice to people. Because in the end, you want success for yourself and success for everyone else. Okay? Someone is following keenly. I love you for following. Okay, what's the link of Canada? Right here. Okay, yes, Texas. Yes, I'm here in Texas. All right, someone faith say amen, amen. I love you so much for following. I hope you have a good weekend ahead. Okay, all right. Ashley is like planning on going to conference in Toronto. You posted about it. Okay, all right. Look at Ashley. Ashley, tell them. People who watch Janet Rangi are very purposeful. Okay, if you didn't read Ashley's comment, she plans to go to Toronto and she followed the links. Okay, we like that. And then Ashley, when you go there, of course, you know what Janet has said. You are a tourist camp. You are going to feed your eyes and listening very keenly. And listening very keenly to opportunities. The followers on this page follow very, very keenly. Very keen. When an opportunity shows up, immediately, like they know exactly what someone is saying. I know them. They are here. They call me. They text me. They tell me success. Truck driving, very good. Very good jobs. I love those ones. Okay? Everywhere. All right? That's a good job. Okay? All right. So, keep commenting if you have questions. Comment section is not just for Janet. It's for all of us. Some people learn from the comment section. Okay, and so occasionally I will reply. Okay, I will reply. Ashley is listening very keenly because she's sharp. She's not going to the conference because it was an accident. This is because she's sharp. She listens very keenly and she gets the point. Okay, so all right. I'm watching from Dubai. Yes, I know my people from Dubai. Okay, J1 visas, I've talked about those. I mean, the list is endless. I'll come back, guys. Okay, I'll come back. I'll come back. Okay, yes. How do I apply hospitality? I've done those videos. I will do them again. Okay. Wow, someone is, please search for me about Monaco Hotel. Do you know Monaco? That's for rich people. All these rich people, tennis players, footballers, they live there. I've never been there, but I see it on TV. Okay, someone is watching me from Nigeria. Thank you so much for coming. For everyone else, if I didn't see your comment, if I did mention your name, I love you so much. Okay, I thank you so much for following. Economists, there are enough jobs. Can you make a video on how to apply to Canadian universities? I've done that. You need to go down here and I'll do the video again. Okay, I'll come to your comments and I will leave comments. Cruise issue. Okay, all right. Yeah, I like people are commenting. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Merci beaucoup. Muchas gracias. Muchas gracias. Kwaheri. Bye bye. Until next time. Okay, bye bye.